back to my YouTube channel. I'm Ojaswini. I hope all of y'all are doing really well. So today I am going to be reviewing my blushes, as you must have seen from the title. I have quite a few blushes that I have accumulated over the past few years. Some of them I've also thrown away because they were expired. Please ignore the mess behind me. We are going to be reviewing our blushes today. I'm going to be rating them and reviewing them on the basis of their longevity, the formula, how well it sits on your cheeks, and how easy it is to blend these blushes. So I'm going to talk about these few things in my review. I hope you find it very useful for yourself. I'm also going to be talking about which one is a beginner friendly blush and which one is not, and the shade names and the links I can post down in the description box so you can check them out. Let's go. First up, this necklace that I'm wearing, I get this question that where is some of my jewelry from. So this necklace that I'm wearing is from Accessorize London, in no particular order. One of my favorite blushes, which are very affordable, and you can see I have 4 of them. So these are the Maybelline Sunkisser blush series. 2 of them I have in their original formula, which was orange and golden in the shade Uptown Glow and Midnight Shimmer, and 2 of these I have in the newer launched range of Maybelline, which was post the success of these. So I quite like those blushes. It's very easy to blend. The formula is amazing. I'm going to be swatching for you Burnt Sky here. You can see it's a very beautiful shade. It has slight bit of glitter particles. It's very pigmented, so it can, intimidate you because the kind of color that comes off, but sits very well on the cheeks. It lasts for, you can say, 6 to 8 hours. With a makeup setting spray. The orange ones I really like if you want to have that tanned or sun-kissed glow on your skin. Very affordable, fairly easy to blend, not very tough but not extremely easy also, because they're very pigmented, especially the pink ones. The orange ones are not that pigmented, but the pink series is very pigmented, so you just need 1 dot on one side of the cheek. Moving on to this one by DM Beauty. It's their Hydra Tint, they call it, and this has like small beads of particles inside it. Glass packaging. The packaging is not very luxe. It's a very, I would say, cheap packaging. I didn't like the packaging quite that well. This has like a dropper, and there is liquid in which the beads of color are immersed. How you're supposed to use it: you take it on your hand and then you blend it so that the colored particles actually break down into color. So that is how, and then you rub it on your hand and then you use it on your cheeks. This is not a beginner friendly blush for sure. This was released as a dupe to the Chanel one. The Chanel one is fairly easy to blend. This is not. That one color balance is really good. This color balance is not very good. It's very pigmented, not very easy to work with. I think retails for around 800-900 rupees. They could have reduced it. There was actually no need for this kind of a product, I would say. The factor about being a kind of dupe of Chanel did attract me, but it was not up to the mark for me. Not needed. I feel there are much better blushes that you can lean towards too. Next up, I got this Fay Beauty blush. It's the shade Baki. A pinkish shade. You need 3 dots on one side, 3 dots on the other. This is like a serum. It's very pigmented, but it's very easy to blend. It's a good blush, but it's like a serum, they say, and you can actually see an oily texture to it a little bit. When you blend it out, you can see that it does behave like a serum. So it is a little on the oily side, and it does not last very long on the skin. Like, it'll last you 2-3 hours, not more than that. That is what I noticed even after applying a setting spray. So either you do this, then you do a powder, or if you only do this, then it's like a very basic blush which you can use for just going out for grocery or the supermarket, but not very reliable but very affordable. Not for heavy duty makeup, not for days where you need the makeup to last all day long. This will not work at that time. You need to reapply this. It's a good blush. It's a good formula for something like a daily use, or the payoff is a lot. It'll last you a long time. Next up, I have a very personal favorite of mine for daily use, which is the Benetint and the Flora Tint. Flora Tint I bought because I was very excited to see what is different than the Benetint in this, but there is not quite much of a difference, and Benetint lasts you a longer time than the Flora Tint also. This is a creamier version. This is a very watery version. This, by the way, is not very easy to work at all, but it is a tint which stays for as long as you want it to, as long as you don't wash it away from your face. Even like till the next day, this can stay. So this I've gravitated to for bare skin. Like, I cannot wear so much of makeup every time. Flash of color on the cheek, that is when this comes in handy. The shades are very similar. I didn't quite find them very distinct. Lasts you a very long time. It is a little pricey. There are a few alternatives like Etude and all, but I've not tried them personally, so I'm not very sure. Every time I feel like buying something new and seeing that, I always end up going to this, back to this, and why do I need, it's that good of a tint. This I can apply with fingers also, on my lip, on my cheek, and a little bit on my eyes, and it looks fabulous. But also keep in mind, it does stain if you keep it for a long time and if you don't blend it very well, hence it's not very beginner friendly. Overall, I make very good use of this, and if you do know a little bit of makeup, then you should and you must buy this. Another alternate to the Benetint is the Milk Makeup Tint. I never thought that this will become my staple and this can replace Benetint, but it actually can. So any one of those two for bare skin, if you want just a little bit flush of color, this is a beautiful tint. Okay, I have in the shade Spritz, and this is quite a beautiful color, like red color, and again it's very easy to blend with hand. It's very cooling on the skin, and it works very well on bare skin. Even on like a foundation or a tint, serum tint, you can still apply this. It will give you beautiful flush of color. It works, it lasts, it performs. Overall, very good, little on the pricier side. So I never buy this on full price. I always wait for some sale or the other, but they are that good. So I have not come across anything else which is going to replace this for me, and neither do I feel like trying anything which replaces anything like this. Next one is the Pixi On The Glow blush, which I had bought thinking that it will be one of my other go-tos, but it does not replace the Benetint or Milk Makeup at all. It's not worth it. I will say that you can skip this because it's very priced very highly. I had bought when the mini size was not available. So this color is a very beautiful color. It does not last on you at all. It just like, I don't know, the color evaporates or flies away or what happens to it. It is not worth at all. The stick, I feel like once I rotate it so that it comes up, and then when I rotate it back, it does not go back down. I think it is detached from the base, so then I need to push it to actually make it inside. I regret buying this. I will not buy this again, obviously. I should give this a mention here. I had an alternative to this Milk Makeup, which is the Prosh Beauty one. They are the only ones who have come out with a jelly tint for your cheeks and lips. That actually broke, like the jelly part of it broke, so I'm not sure whether that happened with me. Also, the color used to leak through the jelly, but I must say it's an amazing dupe of the Milk Makeup one if you can store it properly, keep it properly. And then I understood, like, whenever you want to use it, you don't have to remove a lot of it. You just need to remove this much and then apply. I used to remove all of this and then apply. Maybe that is why it broke, so it was actually my fault only. I was not ready to spend that much on this back then, so I had bought that, and for the price, for the payoff, for the way it performs, It was amazing. It was actually a very good dupe of the Milk Makeup one. The only thing was that the color used to leak a little bit from the jelly, so it used to become messy. I had to always like clean it with a tissue after usage. I don't know why. Whenever I used to open it, there used to be color around it. I don't know why. That's the only drawback, but otherwise it was a wonderful dupe of the Milk Makeup Jelly Tint. Next, when we talk about using very little product or buying one product which will last you a long time, which will last you a lifetime, if you are into those, then you have to know Rare Beauty. That is a brand. I don't know what they do. Like, you just need little bit of product. That's it. That'll do your entire face and it will last you long time. Personally, I'm not such a big fan of such products because I want to be able to build up on that color. I want to be able to see that intensity, but Rare Beauty is such rich intense color. So if you like that, then you will like Rare Beauty. Now first I want to talk about their soft pinch blush. This is in the shade Truth. The shade is very beautiful. From this, okay, of color, oh my god, you don't need more than one swipe of this blush. It's super pigmented. The intensity of color and the pigment that it provides overpowers the blendability, if I'm making sense in that ways, you know. So what happens is when you apply it, when you really try to blend it, it blends beautifully, but the color is so much, color payoff is so much that even after blending, it's not very easy to have that balanced color look on your face. So for people who know makeup, who are very familiar and very good with their hands for blendability, it'll work very well and you will know how to use this blush. But for people new to makeup, do not get attracted by that if I just buy this one product it'll last me so much, like such a long time, because you'll be very discouraged because you'll not be able to use it properly because it's a very difficult blush to work with. So the first I was like, oh shit, what have I bought? You know, when I used to not know makeup so much and I used to be like, this was there in my drawer since such a long time, I was not able to use it only, and then I got discouraged also. So that is why I'm saying that if you're new to makeup, do not buy this because it is for people who know makeup. If you're a professional makeup artist, for example, you would love this blush because it lasts you a very long time. So during sale, like it goes up to 15 to 20% off Rare Beauty, then you might want to check this out and buy. And even the soft pinch liquid blushes, I had one in the like in this orange color. I think the shade was Hope. Stays on your skin for a very long time. It's very pricey, I would say. Payoff of that price is very well. Next up, I have a very nice product with me, which is the e.l.f monochrome multi stick. It's like tiny glitter particles in it. This is a very easy blush. It's very easy to blend, it's very easy to work around with, to put it on your eyes, on your cheeks also, and give you that monochrome look. But it, unfortunately, it does not last you a very long time. You can skip this blush, but if you want something fun, nice, easy to blend with, then you might want to go for this, reach out for this. The price is also amazing, it's very affordable. Please wait for sales to buy blushes because they do go on good sales. Especially e.l.f does go on a very good sale. Next, and one of the last brands that I would want to talk about is the OG MAC. I know about blush because of this brand MAC. You know, these are the very old ones. There was a MAC website. I used to order one blush and I used to get the other one for free. Can you imagine? I'm not sure if I'm able to show this correctly, but when this comes in a pan, the powder comes really beautiful, like it's an actual powder or something. But over time, I don't know what happens to these pans, but they end up like sort of hardening like cement. So I am really not sure whether the color is actually coming out or no. Okay, I do see a bit of color, but it's not the way it used to be earlier. I don't know what happened to these blushes, like not a very big fan of them. This has a good brand recall value to it, but these blushes specifically, I don't know, not a very big fan of these, or maybe I used them wrong or something happened, I'm not quite sure. But they have another series of blushes which is a beautiful one. It's the MAC Glow Play blushes. The only complaint I have with this is that it does come, like the pan comes off the container, so it does come off, and that is how I have a stain here. So but these are so beautiful. Their color, they are like something between, like they are creamy blushes. This is in the shade So Natural, which I'm also wearing today. It's so beautiful, like it's such a natural color. It's got that subtle glow to it, not very powdery or not very matte, but it does have like a slight glow to it, and they are so beautiful. I hope you can see them. You know, can you see that glow which is there on this blush? That is, you know, the Glow Play blushes. It is a little expensive, but these I find are so worth the price. These I would just say skip. This is one blush which I would want to spend even full price, like I will buy it at a full price also. And this does last you a very, very long time. These are like bouncy blushes which, you know, you can, like, it's like a cream, you know, you can create your impressions of fingers on here. So these are very beautiful. You can work them with a brush. I have done this with a brush today, but you can also do it with a hand, you know. So if you want to buy any new blush, please let it be the Glow Play blush. So two of my favorite blushes is the Maybelline, especially the orange and this glitter one duo, Uptown Glow and Midnight Shimmer duo. And the second is the MAC Glow Play blush from the high-end category. Please let it be this if you are getting into makeup and if you want to like buy a nice blush to start out makeup with. So let it be Maybelline. Like those two are my most favorite from this entire collection of blushes that I have. Please let me know in the comments how did you like my video. So thank you so much, and I'm wearing the Glow Play blush today, and I will see you very soon in my next video. Subscribe to my channel, and yeah, thank you so much for being here. Bye.